My name is Oma. You are welcome to this great channel. It's a family. Please feel free. If this is your first time of joining, you are welcome. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Put on your notification button on so that whenever I create a new content, you will always get a notification. Thank you very much. Let us talk about the difference between sacrifices and charms. Charms is not the same thing with sacrifices. Even in the Bible, God instructed Abraham to sacrifice for him. He wanted to test his faith, so he asked him to use Isaac. But at the end of the day, he showed Abraham the animal to use for him. God loves sacrifice. Love, there is no love without sacrifice. We do sacrifices on a daily basis, even in our marriages. We do sacrifices even in friendship, relationships, marriages. That you've decided to start giving birth and you stopped working, doing your white collar job simply because you want to have time, enough time for your family, is a sacrifice. You are doing this because you know that your children are your future. Whatever you instill in them is what they are going to bring out for you. Okay, it's just like cultivating. When you cultivate beans, you cannot expect rice during the time of harvest. This is exactly what spirituality is all about. Spirituality is none other than sacrifice. Settlement has to do with sacrifice. It's all about sacrificing the energies, the personal energies, personal spirits that accompanied you into this existence. The spirits that makes you up. There is nothing like charm. It is nothing near charm. Charm is bypassing nature. Charm is forcing nature. Charm is no longer nature. You are no longer working with nature. You are simply letting God know that the proper way He has directed humans to live is not okay. Let's take, for instance, someone who has great destiny. And this destiny is supposed to manifest in the next 10 years. You are now using charms to drag it and draw it closer than normal. You are packing everything that is supposed to come in 10 years' time. You are making everything to come right now to you. By so doing, there is a price for it. Just like someone who does not have money in his or her destiny. The best thing for you to do is to start sacrificing to your spirit guides so that you will make them happy, so that they will start releasing blessings onto you. Why am I saying this? A lot is going on. Many people collect money from you that they are doing spiritual work for you. Find out the type of spiritual work that is being done for you. Don't just send money. Find out the type of spiritual work that anyone is doing for you. So many people are doing okite, ibobo, nete, awele. These are dangerous pots of wealth. In the olden days, it was never like this. If you want to do charms, you go to a witch doctor. Witch doctors are different from native spiritualists. They are not the same. In the olden days, their homes used to be inside the bush. But these days, because the things that our forefathers were scared of, the things that our forefathers forbade, the people are now doing it right now. It has resurfaced. And people are no longer afraid of it. Do you think that you are wiser than our forefathers? You are not wiser than them. When they tell you that, my son, my daughter, charm is not in our lineage, Never you do charms. What the old man has seen sitting down, even if you climbed on top of the tallest iroko tree, you will not be able to see it. They know the implications of all this. This is why they forewarn you not to involve yourself in such things. Let me tell you, someone who is into charms will never enjoy that wealth. After you are being taxed by the spirits responsible for it, because you are bypassing nature, it is no longer nature. These spirits will request for things from you tomorrow. You are dragging everything to start happening now. After enjoying the money that comes from that charm, you are also going to take the one that belongs to both your children and unborn children. This is why you come into some homes, you see that their children are never do well. Some of them will be imbeciles, some of them will be behaving abnormal, some of them are having issues, some of them are so weak, some of them are dull academically. You will see them that they are not doing well. They are very slow in everything they are doing. A child will run helter-skelter, toil day and night without achieving anything. If you are going to be rich, wait, it will manifest. As long as you are following the right path. The only thing that we do is to find out through spiritual consultations the things that you are supposed to arrange on your path, the things you are supposed to arrange on your way. We are not forcing the things that are not supposed to be to start happening. If your chi says that you are not going to be rich this year, my dear, the only thing you should do is to appease your chi. Let your chi have mercy upon you. Start begging your chi to change their minds, to start attracting you that favor, even if it is not everything at once, but let it start coming little by little until the appointed time. There is always an oath before existence. Let me tell you, many people are suffering in this recent time because of what they have done in their previous lives. Do you know that many of you are owing spirits? What do I mean? When you have come into existence as a human, you do charms. And these spirits that are responsible for these charms that you are feeding, because definitely you are feeding spirits, you are bypassing nature. Instead of these things, those spirits that you are owing will come for revenge. It's a debt that will definitely surface, that will resurface maybe when you least expect it. Some of you, the spirits that you are owing because of what you have done in your previous lives, following the wrong way, not the natural way. These spirits has made your wives not to conceive. Even if they conceive, they will keep having miscarriages. It will take a very big hard work. It will take hard work and hard spiritual work for all these things to be normal again. Some of you, the money that you are poor today is because you have eaten, you have enjoyed all the money in your previous life and you are owing. So the money you're supposed to be making in this recent life is what they are still taking. They keep taking what is supposed to be yours because you are owing them. They keep taking it because you have done it the wrong way. There are so many things that is on your way spiritually that you can settle. Let me tell you, there is no sacrifice you do that is a waste. Whatever you give to the spirits, they will multiply it for you. Whatever spiritual work you have done, there is a reward for it. It's just like a big bush. What everyone is carrying on his or her head upon coming to life is like a big bush. When you come into earthly mission, you will start cutting the grasses, clearing the road little by little. At a point, your chi will say, I'm on the road, I'm on the way, or you have not settled me. You will settle your chi will move. Your Ndi, your ancestors will say, I'm here, you will settle them. Your reincarnate will say, I'm here, you will settle that one. That's your realms will come and say, I'm on the way, you will settle them. Now, if at a point, someone did charm against you, it will now be revealed through spiritual consultation. The charms will be destroyed. Or maybe someone is planning evil against you. The spiritual consultation will reveal that someone is planning evil against you. You will now do back to sender, which is not a bad charm. It's not an evil charm. It is not an evil charm that once someone is planning to dish out, you want them to have a taste of what they want to dish out for you. It is not an evil charm. Sacrifice and charm is never the same. Settling your spirit guides can never be the same thing with charms. Charms, you are forcing what is not supposed to be forced. You want to gather everything and enjoy it within 1 minute. Someone who is doing sacrifices will be enjoying it, and the person will go to bed peacefully, knowing fully well that you are owing no spirit. Knowing fully well that you are owing no spirit. But if you see someone who is into charms, the person will never have peace of mind. It's either one spirit is requesting for one, or another is requesting for the other. There is a secret you do not know, and even the people preparing these charms for you will never tell you. That they use human parts for these dangerous pot of wealth. They will never tell you. For it to be that active, 100 times active, more than settling your settling your spirit guides. Go and check even in your village, people that did charms. It never ends well. It has never ended well. It will continue to haunt you, haunt your children and unborn children. Some women who give birth here, you have to be very careful, even in the hospital. Do you know that some of these people that do this pot of wealth for you, they go as far as sending people to go and check where they had an accident. They will go there and collect human blood and add inside the pot. They will call it Uduatamili, that the water never dries. They will call it Ibobo. They will call it Okite, Nete, Awele, different names. And they will tell you that, nothing, you don't need to bother. Just for 1 month, don't drop money for sacrifice there. You will see what will happen. But I'm telling you, by the time you are settling your spirit guides, they are merciful. They are your own personal spirits. They will never hurt you. Even if you don't remember them, even if you don't, they will never kill you. They will never come after your children. They will never come after your life. It is nature. But you see all those ones that you do, you don't know the content of these things. You don't know what the person that is doing it for you goes behind you to do. There are spirits that has to be summoned when these things are going on. And these spirits are always bloodthirsty. They're thirsty for blood. You have to keep sacrificing and sacrificing. And at the end of the day, when you die, who is going to continue? Nobody, of course, no one is going to continue from where you stopped. Then it will move over to your children. And at the end of the day, when it's done with your children, it will go over to your children's children. That is why you see some people behaving abnormal today. You don't know where their problem is coming from. A lot of people, their problems is something that has to do with what their parents, got involved in because of money. Let me tell you, money is not something that can push you to do whatever it is you don't even know anything about. I have been preaching about this on this channel for so long. Be careful. Even in the hospitals, when a woman gives birth, you as a husband, you need to make sure that you take the wrapper or any clothes that the woman has used. Make sure that they didn't use any scissors to cut it off. They can use it to do sacrifice. They can use it to prepare all this pot of wealth that is raining all over. You will see a young boy. The other boy that came to me the other time is like, he said he was 21 years. I advised him. People should be careful of the kind of things they do. Do something that you will do. You will be free. You will be free to go to anywhere you want to go to. Don't do something that will tell you should not. Let me tell you, there is nothing, is not different. Blood money is not different from Okite. All of them are the same thing. You see how they have iPhone? They have iPhone Pro Max. This is exactly the same thing. It's just a change of name. You as a wife, you're there watching your husband going through this just because you want to enjoy. You want money, sharp money. My dear, note that whatever you get in a very sharp way like this, you will not live to enjoy it. There are repercussions. It's a debt and you will pay for it. Many of you, it's your happiness. They will take away your happiness. They will take away your joy. They will take away your children. They will take away your everything that makes you happy. They will take it away from you. I don't know who is watching me today, but it's heartbreaking how our youths have decided to be involving themselves, indulging in things they know nothing about. Do you think our forefathers are stupid? They were never stupid. It is only in recent time that all these things are happening. Things that is not supposed to be happening is now happening, and nobody is saying anything about it. People are now doing all sorts of charms, all in the name of tradition. It is not tradition. There is nothing traditional about charms. There is nothing traditional about charms. A good Dibia, a good Ezewani, who is truly called by the gods, will never, ever support evil. It's evil against nature. Whatever you are doing that is against nature is no longer nature. I'm telling you, there is a price to pay for it. Sit back. Do spiritual consult. Follow due process. Follow due process. How can someone will bypass your chi? Okay, do you know why my people used to say, "No onye bulu chi ụzọ, onye bulu chi ụzọ gbagbuo onwe ya n'ọsọ"? If you run faster than your guardian angel, your chi will definitely run to your early grave. That is an adage from my tribe, an Igbo adage. Our forefathers they are very wise. Sometimes you sit back and think, I don't know what is going on. A lot of people, I used to see, do you know that at a point, a boy of 18 years called me on phone that he wants to be rich. I say, you want to be rich? Because of what? What do you want to do with money? I said, please, sacrifice to our spirit guides. If it's a date in your father's hand, if it's whatever it is, except there is charm on your way. If there is charm on your way, we destroy the charms. Because charm is something that can slow, it will make someone to be useless, and also it can slow someone's success. Please, let's stop condoning all this evil going on. You will see people, they look for people, they put people, you know what it means? Human blood is the most expensive thing on earth. You don't joke with human blood. This is why someone who is truly called, you will never see the person going to do some kind of evil things against another. No. If you offend someone who is truly called, the thing that will work against you, that will fight the battle for the person, is her spirit guides, her destiny helping spirits, her armor. They will fight for the person. The person might even forget. They will fight. Stop doing achere to people. Stop putting poison for people to step on. What are you going to gain? Stop going to from one place to another, from one spiritualist to another, looking for how to hurt others, how to put poison, how to put this one, the other one. What are you going to gain? If you see the person in pain, what is your gain? I mean, what are you going to gain? Let's be mindful. Let's know when we are going wrong, when we are going astray. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. God bless you, and see you guys in my next one.